What's up, world? It's your boy Kid Sky. Welcome to another episode of The Session. Who I got in here with me?
You already know what it is. Book Chess _ FDE on everything.
And your boy Jay Prolific. What's up with it?
Welcome back, nigga.
Welcome back, dude.
It's slow entry to the show. Welcome back, nigga.
Why you take your glasses off?
Huh?
Why you take the glasses off?
Oh, good. We about to start.
I thought you was gonna have them on through the whole show, or at least through the intro.
Nah.
Oh, damn. I was gonna talk shit. I was ready. I was ready. I thought you were Hollywood on me already.
Oh, man.
I already got one. I don't need both of y'all going Hollywood on me.
Man,
Yeah.
Come on. Look. I don't even care. I only said that because you mentioned it multiple times in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
That's why. But you know, I don't even care that you called me that. Oh shit. That's like you getting rich. And the nigga be like, oh, you got money now, huh? Yes, nigga. I'm sorry, bro. You told me.
It's not a bad nickname.
Rich, I just said,
Not
well
bad.
off.
It's not
You said rich. You know what I mean?
Hey, welcome to The Session, man. As you can see, we're having a good time already, yo. How have you guys been, you know? I wanted to say in the last session, we will be taking topic, you know, you just want to hit the comic section, you know, I talk back, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on, so if you want us to talk about something on the next session, I got you, you know, we can do it, because
What's on your mind?
what do y'all want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? But what we talking about, this is recent and this was crazy. Why Chris Brown and Usher fighting each other, bro?
Why is this happening though?
Why?
How did this happen?
Well,
So from
Somebody tell me how this
what
happened.
I'm getting from it was a whole Tiana Taylor
yeah,
disagreement.
that's what I've been
type
reading
thing
too.
between
Yeah,
her and Chris Brown.
yeah.
And I guess it was like Usher's party or something like that at the skating rink. So he was like trying to diffuse it. After that, I don't really know
Okay,
too
so
much.
Chris Brown got into it with Tayana too?
But see, I
the
heard him in
video
the
say-
video. He said,
Yeah,
"Fuck her."
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That is, yeah.
Everybody talking about he said fuck that bitch and I ain't hear none of that. Yeah, all I heard him say was fuck her. That's it. And he turned around and skated away.
And
The
you see
whole
Usher
thing-
trying to follow to your help, you know, in the
Ain't
video.
nobody got no evidence but TMZ. And I
Yeah.
don't understand that shit.
TMZ get everything.
But TMZ got the only footage that I can find. And look, I don't dig deep, so I'm not
knows
even
what
trying to
TMZ
sit here and
got?
act like I'm just some type of investigative ass nigga. I'm on the surface with shit like that. That don't really, it don't involve too much of my time. You
it's
feel
a-
what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
deal with that in a real life situation.
Yeah.
That's something that you feel what I'm saying?
It's just
So I don't-
surprising. It's just surprising. I didn't expect, of all people, Usher and Chris
Hey,
Brown
yeah,
throwing
right,
hands.
hey, I
Or
mean, shit.
allegedly jumping this nigga. Because from what I read, it came out with a bloody nose.
I mean, but
Hold on, what?
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
what?
What
Hold
Wack
on.
said?
They squad.
Yeah.
but Wack said that Chris Brown was on drugs and shit when he did. That's what Wack said. That's what I read.
They throwing hands. For real.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
shit.
jumped him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on, what? What's
Allegedly,
going on?
nobody
you be
has
out the loop.
actual footage.
Who jumped who?
you be out
Chris
the loop.
Brown and his crew jumped Usher.
God damn.
You be out the loop.
But
Real
allegedly, nobody
Damn.
has proof of this.
Yeah.
It's alleged. You
Damn.
know what I mean? Like, there's no
Damn.
video of this. There's no.
I ain't
like,
seen no video. I've only seen that part where
Yeah,
he
the one at the
described.
skating rink.
Yeah, that's the only
it.
part I've seen.
You know what I mean? Ain't no. And when somebody else come out with some extra shit, then we'll know what's up. But it's alleged, so it is what it is.
How old
Like,
that nigga Usher is, bro?
I even saw a video that said Usher confronts the rumors. And I clicked on the video and it was another clickbait ass shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Where
Yeah.
motherfuckers just want to comment and tell you what they think and all like, yeah.
That shit just wild.
So ain't shit out there.
You hear about the Fugees member being an FBI informant?
Oh, man.
Bro, that shit wild.
Oh, man.
I listened to the Fugees my whole life, to be honest with you. He was the only one I never remembered.
Did the nigga really rap?
He was on them motherfuckers.
Like, I don't, what songs did he, cause I don't, it's main, like, the main people of the Fugees is like Wyclef and fucking Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, but the
Ready or Not, he raps on Ready or Not and everything.
That's what, I don't, that shit crazy.
That-
He was on that.
That the Fugees?
He did that. Oh,
$1
okay.
million to a $200 million informant, right?
Yeah, as his song just played in my head, and I just like got the rest of it. I was like, wow, okay, that's fucking wild. Tupac said that shit in the song though, and they said that on the fucking documentary that I watched on Hulu.
I don't know too much.
Yeah,
about, like,
niggas in his
involvement.
camp were informers.
But my, if he was in the game that long, I wonder how many niggas that got fucked up in the game, especially niggas that like didn't even get the shine for motherfuckers that know who they was, straight from the gate type shit.
Like
You know
Mo
what I
3.
mean?
Mo 3.
50. I mean, but 50 said it himself.
Bro, the
He
way
said-
Mo
he said,
3 got
"It was
gunned
always
down."
something about that snake nigga I ain't like. That's why I never did a deal with him.
Bro, the way Mo 3 got gunned down was
He said, I knew
ruthless.
you.
Like that was the one that like that dude you talking
Did they
about.
get caught up?
He was on his way to rising, but that boy, whoo, he
Did
should
they
have.
get caught up? The niggas that did Mo 3? Or they still gone?
I had to look
They
that
still
up.
on the run? Or they still doing what they doing?
I think the dude who shot Mo 3 got locked up.
That shit wild. I ain't this shit crazy, bro. Like hip hop and fucking.
Yeah, I'm just saying. See,
Bro.
that's what you said. It's snakes in the grass, bro. And when you in
I
the
would
industry,
never-
but when you in the industry like that, the grass is high, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The grass is high, so like
Exactly.
it don't. The nigga closest to that. That's why a lot of motherfuckers say like it's crazy, but when you reach that level of success, you can't. It comes down to the
But at
point
the
where you
same
actually
time,
have
like-
that mindset. Unless you know this nigga, like I'm talking about in and out type shit.
Yeah.
You just
can't
gotta
trust
you just gotta
nothing,
understand
bro.
the rules of the game, bro. It's just like niggas like Mo 3, bro. Like Boosie told him before, bro, move out of the hood,
And I
move
mean,
out of
yeah.
your city, because your city will swallow you. Just the same as Boosie learned himself. And what that nigga do? He got the fuck up out of his city.
Yeah, but see that
He tried to hold on as long as he
That's
could.
different though. We're talking about
I'm
a
about
hip
to
hop,
say,
like
like-
a legendary group, a member. And what the group represents at that, you would never expect.
Like it's not even like because that's not even like the city trying to swallow you up. That nigga trying to swallow up all the niggas in the city. Like that
Yeah.
shit, that's a whole different
What you
nigga.
mean?
He was snitching.
He was
nigga.
snitching on niggas, bro.
Who you talking about?
Oh my god, bro.
Mo 3?
No, where are you at?
Yes, where are we at, bro?
Fuji.
Oh, Fuji. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We back on the Fuji's now.
You
That's
super
what the topic was.
Yeah, I remember the topic,
But
but we was on a subtopic.
the
but
topic
no,
was
no, no,
he
I'm-
was
I'm back on
snitching
it. Yeah,
on
my
the
fault.
industry. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he was snitching on the industry.
Yeah.
What did anybody get any stories that he was actually snitching on?
No, he admitted
He admitted it. He got caught up in
a bribery.
yeah,
fucking
but some shit
Like
for
100 million, 200 million, some shit like that.
and they was
Damn.
giving it to the Obama campaign or some shit if I read correctly.
Obama campaign.
Yeah, it was some shit, bro. It
He
was,
got caught up in some scheme and shit.
and that's when niggas find out that he was an informant for the FBI. Yeah, that shit crazy. And
But he was giving some of the money to the Obama campaign.
that's from what I remember reading.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Nah, I ain't finna go on that route. Shit, we need to ask questions. Why is he going into Obamacare as well?
I just,
It was shit crazy in of itself, bro. Like as I didn't.
That's a whole bunch of questions right
That's
there.
a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
And it racked my brain that it was like that nigga even like survived so long and nobody knew. But I gotta admit, today and age ain't like back then. Cause niggas is way more aware of snitches now than they are. I would say back then.
I mean, it ain't that.
Niggas ain't aware.
Niggas assume every motherfucker they meet is a snitch
yeah,
nowadays.
I take Lil Baby for example, cause that nigga don't go nowhere without. He don't trust nobody.
Bro. Every nigga, I'm not gonna lie. Every new circle that I meet, whoever I knew, bro, I'm looking real quick. You feel what I'm saying? I see your movement, see what you paying attention to, see how you know what I mean, your conversation, see your tone, your mannerism. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm paying attention to all that, nigga. I don't need no surprises. I'm not really trying to meet no new people anyway. So if I get put in a new situation where I have to meet new people, yes, I'm taking all that shit into account, my nigga. You got me twisted.
Everything.
Man, shit's wild, bro.
You tripped me out though.
Wow.
Cause what the fuck happened to John Mayer?
That shit, dude. I don't know, bro. Cause like, okay, from what I've been reading, there's been a lot of women been coming forward about his the allegations about domestic violence and shit.
Wow.
And so like,
Wow.
he got dropped from his what was this? His marketing agency or some shit like that. I know his like talent agency dropped him. And I've been reading recently that they've been thinking about recasting him as Kang the Conqueror in Marvel. So like a lot of stuff is happening to him like really quickly. So I was like,
I ain't hear about it.
and it's all off alleged shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's crazy about it. It's all off alleged. It's not like, so it's just weird how it was happening.
So just, do you believe, because I know how you spoke on it before with somebody else, but do you believe that this is one of those, he's about to reach a new peak in his success?
Possibly.
So this is that
I mean,
trying to take you out
If
type
you
thing?
if you look at how he's done everything, honestly, he had 2 #1 movies in the box office back to back in weeks, and prior to all his work prior to that proves. So eventually you would know he was gonna make that door, and I'm guessing he didn't want that door. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm taking it, and this is one either a scare tactic or it's like one of them things where you're not doing it, so here we go with this type shit.
Yeah.
This is what you gotta do. If you can make it through this, then you can do it. But if you can't,
I think he got a good rapport. I think.
I mean, the dude is a really like well-mannered. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he showed on camera. Really show people on camera.
And
and shit.
it's that part too. You know what I mean?
But he seems like from the way he talks and the way he carries
Docile.
himself, I've seen in interviews, it's like he's the same person on and off. So that's what's crazy. But you never know everybody's mental in certain situations.
it's true.
and shit like that. So
Cause he played the same character in the movies he playing. Like he's the same way, same well-mannered way. But yeah,
it's like slightly
You get
offsets
behind
of you
doors.
over the character because as an actor, certain actors do that. Choose roles where it's like slightly variations of themselves.
Yeah, behind closed doors, different story.
Yeah.
With a lot of motherfuckers.
I feel
Especially-
bad.
Especially acting. And you got to put that facade on in front of people in the public so you look like this character, then put that facade on behind cameras, and then you get by yourself, and then you can act like you're constantly putting on a different, you know what I mean, a different face, different costume every day. Like that shit, I can see how that shit get
It can be a
nerve-wracking.
mental strain.
Hell
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And especially
It
if
is
you.
mental
Heath
strain.
Ledger was one of the ones that showed us that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
a person you can make a personality and
Yeah.
attach it yourself, not even know unbeknownst to yourself. It's crazy. Just
definitely
acting.
can. And that shit could be aggressive.
Speaking of
Very
like
aggressive.
acting and shit, there's a Hollywood writer strike going on. So if you
Once
notice,
again.
a lot of shows been like stopped. A lot of movies been stopped right now because of a writer strike. I didn't know this until recently.
What's the purpose?
An agreement they was trying to make about, I guess the writers union wanted to they wanted to increase the amount of money and shit.
The
I guess
budget?
I guess they wanted to increase that shit they get. And I guess the studios was like, I don't know about all that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
It's in talks,
I don't know about
but it's been like, I want to say like a week. I think it's like this either first week or second week it's been going on.
So they're not waiting for a negotiation period.
Nah, they just
From
what I've been reading now.
Stop writing. and
Yeah,
then,
they just stopped writing. Everything's on halt for a little minute. There's like a lot of stuff that's all like
Hey,
still
yo,
going out.
I got a good pen. I'm telling y'all, if y'all need any fill-ins, just like, you know what I mean, what happened with the basketball when everybody stopped playing, they needed to, you know what I mean?
That's
the
what's so
reserve.
great about YouTube. That's what's so great about YouTube right
got
now.
a good pen, man.
I ain't gonna cap. Like you can go watch a short film. A lot of short films I've been watching and doing research about for all my shit. Some of them should be better than movies, bro.
Probably.
And, like,
think
see,
about it.
like,
Them
bro.
niggas want like 25 million. Nigga, we do that shit for like 250,000. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me real quick?
Yeah.
But the price gonna go up once they realize that what we can do. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But shit, you can't beat that, nigga.
It's a perfect time for creators right now in a sense. If you're a really quick creator, because it's perfect time for you. I'm trying to be a really quick creator. It's more difficult than I expected because I do a lot of like writing and planning and shit. So, but
We're talking about being creative. Right there at that bottom one. What's that one? That divorce, nigga. Tell me that wasn't some creative shit.
so there's a soccer player. I cannot pronounce this nigga name. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I
Akraf
cannot.
Hakimi.
Akraf Hakimi. I think that's how it is. Is
that.
it? Okay, so his
I
soccer
hope
player.
so.
if I fuck up the name, apologies. But he a soccer player, right? And his wife they're getting a divorce. Him and his wife is getting a divorce, and he was sexual allegations against him. But from what I read, they was already getting divorced prior to these sexual allegations. I guess the sexual allegations against them, increased, made the stuff go faster for her. But you find out that, she wanted half of all his estate and all his shit. But you find out later reading on that he don't really own nothing. All his stuff is 90%. In his mama name.
90% goes to his mama.
He doesn't even have an income.
He don't. Oh no, he got it was saying $215 a week.
Yes,
I think it was like $215 a week.
Income to support her.
To support her.
She makes the bread in the family.
So from what I read, he could reportedly get half her assets.
No, ain't no reportedly. He is getting. She filed for divorce, which means she's obligated by the court to pay him 50% of everything she had. Yes. This nigga, when I'm talking about the overall applaud come up,
man,
in history.
I would say City Boys up 1,000.
Everybody just. Oh my God, beautiful.
Tell me this. Tell me this,
bro.
When that shit happened, how many of them? Hell yeah, girl, you do your thing, chicks. Did you see pop up on any of that shit the whole time? Every I'm talking about real nigga shit though. Every picture I done seen about this story, I done seen probably one or two chicks say he still did this and but everything else was like genius.
Yup.
God. Changed the book. Like you feel like bro, a whole new chapter.
Man.
Like you feel everything is like nobody commented. Everybody was like, damn, now they went back. Now they gotta go ahead and the manual ain't the same anymore, bro.
I had me thinking, should I do that? I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man.
What you mean thinking should you? Should you?
That had me thinking
I was on the phone with my mom, like, you seen that? She's like, yeah. I was like, be ready. Bro, what? Be ready.
Oh man, bro. Okay, I know you saw it. I know you saw it, but Tank Davis did some work. Let me say that out loud again. Tank Davis did some work. And I already kind of guessed it. You know what I'm saying? I just knew.
I think it was known.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia got knocked out. I want to say
TKO.
It was a TKO, a body shot to. It was the 8th round. Bro, that was brilliant.
Was it the 8th?
I think it was the 7th. It was the 7th to 8th. 7th to 8th.
7th round.
Great fucking fight, and the whole time watching it felt like a Tank Davis fight. Like it didn't feel like a Ryan Garcia fight. All the fights I've seen, it didn't feel like that.
Out of the whole fight, the second round is when Ryan Garcia actually had a little flash.
A little bit.
Until his ass got knocked the fuck down.
Got overconfident.
Yes. He had a flash where he was going in. He was in there with him, and he should have kept in and out. You know what I'm saying? But he kept trying to just, once he got in, keep moving, and that shit don't happen like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got, it's certain traits people have when they fight.
Yep.
And Ryan Garcia's trait is once he get close, he relies on the left hook, but he drops his hands when he throws it.
Every time.
Every time, bro. No matter how many times he watches videos and people comment on this and make videos of it and the world's been talking about it, he still does it. And that's one of those habits that I don't think he's going to be able to really overcome.
You can.
You know, like, you can. Will he? This has been his problem since he was like 15. If you watch his previous videos when he first started in the gym, when they first started filming him, one of his first videos was his coach telling him, you don't listen, I told you to put your hands up. He said, I do got my hands up, and his coach went and said, come on. And he like did a quick little, and he dropped it, and his coach smacked the shit out of him. And he was like, see, you don't listen.
He finally
You got a nigga all in your shit.
That's when he put
Keep
the
your guard
tissue.
up.
He put the tissue shit.
He finally caught his
Yeah,
L,
he
and
put the tissue
he
there. It
realized
was
his
like,
place now.
if the tissue drop, you're not holding your guard up. You feel what I'm saying? And he moved and the tissue dropped. He said, you move your hand. Keep your hand. Like,
Yeah, it was a good fight, you know.
I believe he finally caught his L. Now he knows his place. but at the same time,
It was good aspiration.
It's a lot of lessons that he learned.
Yeah, it's levels. It's
I,
levels.
I think after this, he may actually learn how to keep his hands up.
He might.
I think he actually will listen to his trainers now.
But shit, he got hit with a
I
body
was about to say it
shot.
was a body shot that did him in.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't so that wasn't his hands up part of that one. He kept his hands too high at that point.
Yeah. No, it was just a real part. Okay, so the way it happened was Tank was leaning in, and kind of like
Yeah, he was down. And he let that nigga swing over top.
Yeah, it was a great, you know what I'm saying, like wait moment for like Tank. Like wait for it, bam, there you go, bam. And when you saw it, I was like, soon as I saw the punch, I was like, yeah, that nigga hurt. Cause he backed the first time I saw you tell how if you looked at his body, his ribs caved in real hard on that first one.
I didn't know because the glove looked like it slid off.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
No,
But if you watch the replay, you see he caught it and it slid off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you can see in the action, bro, he slid off, and you still see the impact
yeah, it was like a shotgun
of that
uppercut
nigga
type
punch, bro. He didn't even catch the full
No,
contact,
he didn't.
bro.
And it was the step back too. When you see the automatic step back that Garcia did after he got hit, he hit that 2-step real quick. It
Yeah.
was like you see
You
that.
saw
That's when you knew because Tank started walking up like, oh yeah, like he noticed it, bro.
I
You know what I
noticed
mean?
as soon as he
You gonna
hit
keep
him
going
with
up,
it.
and he said, nah. He said, He
He
dropped
tried,
down.
he tried his best to mask it though. I give him that.
He did, bro.
He
He
tried his
did.
best.
He did.
Canelo talked shit about that. He said Tank, he gave him his pride. He said Tank hit hard. That shot would sit anybody down, but he said as a fighter, you get up. You gotta get up. You know what I mean? Like, and that was one thing Canelo said, you gotta get up.
But another
And I
person,
agree,
another
bro,
person
like-
explained to me though. Like, but there's many different takes. But I agree with his because, like, he said that when you get punched right there, you can want to get up, but your body not letting you get up.
But nigga, this
He
is the
tried
thing
to get
no,
up.
This
Like
is the
the
thing that
second
killed me.
time,
Yeah.
he tried to get up. His body was like, no,
That shit
nigga.
sound good, but as
But
soon
then-
as that referee hit 10, that nigga stood straight up.
There was another thing.
Right or wrong?
There was another
Am I
aspect.
lying, though?
You're right, but there was another Sean Porter, another boxer, made another a point that I couldn't agree. I kind of agree with. He said fear kept him down.
That part too. I agree with that.
He said once he saw Tank coming forward
But I ain't gonna-
and he was hurt, he said fear kept him down.
And I'm not about to sit here and say that nigga stayed down because he was hurt. It hurt, yes, but there was something more that kept him down there.
It was the aftermath. I give you, I can see it, but I believe that nigga body wasn't gonna let that nigga give up. Get up.
See, I can actually believe that he did give up though, like because again, like it wasn't a full contact punch, but I can see it actually like kind of stinging him, but not to where he just go ahead and drop. You know what I'm saying, for the whole
let's
team.
take into consideration.
But you are like maybe he did, maybe he was hurt for a little bit of the count.
The
But
camp put the story out. He did fuck up his ribs before the fight.
We
The camp didn't
called
put
that.
the story out.
We called that shit.
he said he got hurt in
He
his count.
fucked his ribs up right along the side where he hit him at.
Yeah,
He
he got
fucked
hurt in
his
the body.
ribs up previous in camp while training.
Yeah.
So they were sore already. So I give him that one too. You feel what I'm saying? That I still don't believe that should have been the shot though. That took him out of that. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. They talking about
I feel the same.
they think Rolly and Garcia should fight.
Rolly and Garcia. I can see that. I got Rolly in that.
Crazy part is I got Garcia.
What? After what you just saw,
After what I just saw, I still got Garcia. I'm not gonna lie.
Rolly got more power.
I think his left hook will be executed with Rolly.
No, but
That's
okay.
exactly what took him the fuck out
Okay.
with Davis.
No, but see, that's the crazy part because Rolly looked good in that fight.
He did.
Rolly has a very awkward style, and that's the awkward style
Very
was causing Tank a little bit of problems until he adjusted, which you know what I'm saying, he forced, in my opinion, he kind of forced Rolly to go aggressive to get the counter. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
sign your shit.
I think he pre-planned that shit. You know what I'm saying? On how to get the knockout on that shit. I think he after watching the Davis fight, after watching the Garcia fight, I'm noticing Tank is starting to actually like kind of predict his knockouts and kind of get how. Because if you look at his power, it is like a safeguard for him. Like, it gets him out of everything.
It does.
That's real power. If you can get any bad situation, all you gotta do is throw a punch and it can get you out. That's real fucking power. So you hit really fucking hard for a little nigga.
Yeah.
hit really fucking hard for a little nigga.
But he a stocky nigga too, though. Don't get to he a little nigga, but he's a stocky little nigga. Like,
so if you got power like that, I believe you can kind of guess and kind of feel how your fight's gonna go.
Yeah.
You can kind of determine like which punch do I throw my all in to get him out.
What's gonna get you there?
Yeah, and I think Tank is starting to notice that with all his fights, based off the last couple of fights.
But he cut what I'm impressed with is how he calls it. Like he always calls, I'm gonna fill him out until this round, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put work.
Then I'm gonna go in and put work in.
It's crazy because it's happened. It
it's-
happens like that.
Bro,
It's all
nigga
happening.
been boxing since he was 5.
I mean, yeah, but that you understand that shit's still
That shit's
crazy.
trippy. Yeah.
That shit's still crazy. I don't give a fuck how. Like, okay, now can we move? Cause I was about to get into the Gilbert shit real quick.
We can
We
We
can
can move real quick
We can move real
because
quick.
this is what I want to say. This is how nice you know you are in your sport when you do something. Last night, Gilbert Burns, by the end of the second round,
Yep.
got fucked up. His shoulder, his left shoulder, his
Whole arm
hand,
gone.
everything. He was shaking it the whole time after that. Did not use that motherfucker at all. Stood up for 20 fucking minutes with one hand
And fought.
with Bilal Muhammad,
Yep.
one of the best fighters in the UFC right now. You know what I mean? In that division.
I think he on like a 12 fight win streak, 10
Niggas.
fight win streak, some shit around
When
there.
I tell you that shows talent and how much you put behind that,
Yeah.
it's the same shit, bro. You feel what
But
I'm saying?
I also feel like it could have been avoided because like he's a really active fighter, and I think over time, so many fights back to back, it's taking a toll on him a little bit. I think,
But you take your craft serious when
Yeah,
you're able
you
to
do.
perform like that.
When you
under
be able to perform like that,
You feel
yeah.
what I'm- like that is.
because he didn't really get hit.
You
He
a
didn't really
top
get
tier.
pieced up like that. I mean, he got pieced up, but it was mainly to
It
the
was
body.
kicks though. You feel? And the kicks, yes.
The kicks was nasty.
Kicks
Bail
was
was-
nasty as fuck.
Bail
but-
was- Bruh, them kicks was nasty. Like you could tell some of them kicks was hurting because he was starting to
held
drop the
his
other arm.
own.
But
There was
yeah,
a couple times where niggas thought he was about to drop.
yeah, a couple of
He
body
hit that
shots was
nigga,
like, yeah, bro, yeah.
He hit that nigga a couple times. That nigga was like, woo. Like, with my head, nah, he good. Like, you know what I mean? It was one of those, like, damn.
So I let me explain to you the main event last night, right? So Henry Cejudo made his 3-year return, and he said he don't like the way Adrian fight. And I agree with you. I assess it. It is a very ugly way of fighting, but it is effective because he's winning with it. And it don't look like a perfect martial. It don't look pretty. You know what I'm saying? But it's effective, which is weird. Cause like last night he kept shooting takedown after takedown. If he
And
didn't
that
get
was
it,
the part
he
that-
could shoot again.
That was the part that fucked me up.
He got most of them off the cage, but
How? When the nigga
It don't look
talk,
good.
When the nigga talk about what he gonna do to you and how he gonna do it, and then he get in the ring and do that, it was kind of like, I see what you're doing, but that's not exactly what everybody was expecting.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro? Like you going in there talking about you about to catch this nigga all around the cage and show him
Yeah,
that this
talking
is
about
the
he about
worst
to-
thing that
yeah.
you, worst decision you
Yeah.
ever made. And, and you get in the ring and you do what you did. You feel what I'm saying? Like your own corner is telling you, I don't want to see you on all fours no more. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he do that. He shoot over and over again. If he can't get it, he rely on the rule that you can't do, like, can't knee a downed opponent. He relies on the shit out of that shit. I mean, I would too, you know what I'm saying? If it's a rule you can take advantage of the shit.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
cool and all.
Like you can't grab like your shorts, like other people's shorts, but you can grab your own shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a loophole. So you take advantage of this shit. I get it.
Soweto didn't do everything he was really supposed to do to prepare for this fight.
I think he did. I think he just didn't.
He took it lighter than I think
Then
he
he-
expected it to be.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I think he expected to take him down easier.
yeah, like it was just gonna be this
He
new
thought he was gonna
champ
rag
that doesn't
down, yeah.
really have that experience. I'm about to show him what it's really like to experience
He said
somebody
it.
with experience.
He said it. He said the way he fight, and he didn't think he was like, man, based off the way he fight, I think I could ragdoll this nigga. But until you actually get in there with the shit,
Exactly.
you
You don't know the
fuck.
strength.
You don't know the strength. You know he a big 35er. I give Aljo's a big 35er, bro. He could do 45 if he wanted to.
Did you look at Sean O'Malley towering over him a little bit?
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
that don't.
He-
height.
It's
and-
not even the
height
height,
is
because
weird
Sean
with weight.
O'Malley has a wiry strength.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's weird about it because like you could see how strong you can physically see how
And,
strong.
I
it
mean,
is.
in his fights, you can see how strong he is from how he knocked niggas out.
Yeah, but you look at Sean and like the way it's more. Sean is a striker, so a lot of his strength is gonna be in like striking.
Well,
so,
that's what I was talking about.
yeah, a lot of his power, a lot of his techniques and
Yeah.
shit is gonna be striking based, or a lot of his strength wise. So I'm curious on like how is that gonna transition to his grappling strength compared to
I mean,
Aljo's?
I haven't.
Because the way Aljo's saying he gonna fold his ass up in one round. I don't think that.
We haven't seen. He ain't fighting a while, so we haven't seen.
The way he's been doing. He's had a year to train.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So it's been a whole different dynamic that probably take place.
But that's
So,
different between a year and a lifetime.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I still saw how the attitude shift came when that nigga walked in the ring. He called that nigga in the ring. That nigga Sean O'Malley walked up on him and something, I don't know why. He made eye contact
I was
and
mad.
kept eye
I was
contact.
mad.
But
I was mad.
it was something that Aljo looked intimidated about.
That
with
nigga was tall.
Because he was over him. And you like it looked like you can sense it. Like you can see it.
He was like, damn, I know this
It
nigga
came
was
to
this
the
tall.
point where he was talking shit to the point where he just said, get that motherfucker out of my ring. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he didn't even have no more shit to talk. He was like, get that motherfucker out of my ring. Cause like it was like, bro, I don't know what else to
was
say.
mad.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
was mad. You know why I was mad? I'm looking at this nigga Aljo, like you pretty just had a nigga moment on national TV, bro.
nigga moment. You
You just had
called
a
that nigga
whole
out and you
nigga
wasn't even
moment.
ready for it.
You was not ready. The whole reason fucking Sean O'Malley snapped because yo, look, dude. Okay, so when Sean took his jacket off,
Yep.
that nigga teammate took his jacket, put his jacket
And
right
put
back
his jacket
on,
and jumped on the
And
cage.
jumped on the cage,
Yep.
nigga.
That's exactly why he got pissed off. That's why that whole shit happened
yeah,
after.
bro, I
Yeah.
died, bro. I was like, bro, he took his jacket quick as hell, and you just see a picture of him with the
Hey,
jacket
nigga, you
on
did-
while
you
they
did
talking,
that shit,
and him
though.
smiling. And the nigga smiling with the jacket on,
You
bro.
did that shit though. You threw your shit like it
He
wasn't
didn't pay
nothing, you know what I
attention to
mean?
who he gave it to. At all. That nigga took his jacket quick, put it on, took a picture with that bitch.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Bro, that's what that's what exactly his face looked like, bro. That shit was the funniest shit ever, dog. Bro, what's up with so you told me today about fucking Patrick Mahomes, brother. What's up with that?
This what I don't know what it's called. Sexual, it's like a sexual assault, but basically, this nigga walks up to the owner of a bar that he's at from behind, grabs her face, starts kissing out and making out with her. You can see in the fucking video, she's grabbing his hands. He keeps going, then eventually stops. She puts her stuff down, wipes her mouth off, puts her shit together and goes in the dress. And like the whole thing is she's like telling him like, what are you doing? Stop, what are you doing? Now he has sexual assault or some shit like that. I forgot what the fuck it's called, bro. But he's getting charged with
Damn.
that shit. You know what I mean? They looking at, Kansas said 37 months in prison if he gets convicted and shit like that. So we gonna see where that go. The exact story and everything that go, I ain't follow up on that shit for real. I saw that.
What will make you do that?
Nigga, Jackson Mahomes been thinking he can do whatever the fuck he want since Kansas City Slick got to their first Super Bowl. Think about how much shit you heard about him on Instagram and shit, TikTok and all that. When them niggas started winning and shit. That nigga was
That
in the
shit
media.
wild.
It was
I don't give you the right to do whatever the fuck you want to
no,
do.
but it was Patty Mahomes and his girlfriend or wife now, whatever they are, and his little brother. That was all that was in the news for a little while.
That shit, wow, bro. I can't be out here doing dumb shit like that.
Bro, these little niggas think money is just whatever, and at the end of the day, we may not know what they know. You know what I'm saying? These niggas probably done already did some shit that they got away with, and this was the one that they got caught. It was on camera. Bro, really think about that shit, bro. You at private events, no cameras, no nothing.
I'm not about to do no dumb shit.
I'm not saying you. But if there's 500 people at an event, a private event, no cameras, you trying to tell me there's not one motherfucker that's in that crowd that ain't got no ill intention? One?
Okay, I give you that. I don't put nothing past nobody, so.
Jackson Mahomes just happens to be
Yeah,
that
one
one
nigga.
motherfucker, bro.
That's wild. It's like some type of like decorum going out in places. Nigga, you gotta represent people when you go out in these places, bro. Like my mama taught me good home training, and I like to like take that out in places.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That's facts.
Plus, I ain't trying to catch your case. Niggas don't need to be going to jail for dumb shit, bro. Especially if I'm rich. Like I want to hold on to this shit. I'm going to jail. I'm not even gonna be able to do nothing. Like that don't make sense to me.
If I carry myself a certain way, bro, and every time somebody say like you very respectful,
Then it's the whole moral aspect of everything.
I say that shit every time. You can thank my mom for that. Like I am the person I am, the respectful person I am, because of my mother.
I got a hope.
If I took after my dad, I'll be smacking the shit out of everybody I talk to. I swear to God, I will. Yeah.
I got a conscience, man. Conscience is my head telling me, bro, you know that's not right. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking up all the time. Like one of my mantras is that, like I say to myself every fucking day is do better, be better. Like I'm saying that's every day since fucking the last fucking since I became manager. So it's like every day, like the last 6-7 months. Every day, do better, be better. And I mean, shit, it's been working. And shit, I know what I'm saying. I'm striving for greatness. You know, best I can. Speaking of greatness, I feel bad. But Nate Diaz is about to fight Jake Paul.
No, he ain't.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
August 12th.
Did he get off of his charges?
Yeah,
he was out on bond.
That's what I read. That was the last I read.
He wasn't off his charges.
I think they can still have a fight. I mean, honestly, it's self-defense. It's self-defense. It's plain. It's out there self-defense.
Until they prove that right now, he is not eligible to fight.
Bro, it is August 15th. I'm calling that shit.
Okay.
It's a fight.
I hope it happens. I want to see it. But as of right now, until the charges are cleared, he's not eligible to fight.
Bro, he fighting.
That's why everybody keep talking about they got a backup. What's his fucking KSI? Talking about he'll be the backup.
That'd be a good fight.
Jake Paul already said that he'll take that shit and he appreciate him doing that.
I got KSI winning that.
But he can't do it until charges get cleared.
I still got
he bonded out, but he still got charges pending.
It's clear self-defense.
KSI supposed to be going against who?
Yeah.
Jake Paul is a backup for KSI. KSI is a backup for Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. If it don't happen, which I think it's gonna happen because it's clear self-defense, and you can't even not say that self-defense because the other dude is a trained fighter as well. So
who was it?
I can't remember his fucking name, but I've heard it before and other shit. I just can't remember his. The fuck is his name?
I just hate the fact that they turned the video away. When old boy walked up to him, the Jake Paul looking nigga walked up to him, they turned the video away and then came back when he had him in the lock.
It was supposed to be.
I wanted to see how it transitioned.
It was supposed to be.
You see what I'm saying?
I think it was supposed to be like promotion for like the fight. Cause how you get a Jake Paul lookalike? And in my opinion, Jake Paul would do some dumb shit like that to get that. That's why I think it's good fight promotion.
Did he really choke him out?
Probably.
So if you want to say that, did he really choke him out?
I say yeah.
Cause that nigga head hit the concrete for real.
I mean, I think that probably part. I think it was scripted on Jake Park's behalf. I don't think Nate Diaz knew what the fuck was going on. I think it was like a joke type shit, and it went too far. But that's what you get with the Diaz brothers.
Now that you say that shit, I can see that shit though.
That's what you get with.
I can see Jake Paul or Logan Paul like getting somebody that look like them and going after fucking with. I can see that shit
like that.
I can see that shit.
They've been on YouTube since they was kids. Like, that's some Jake Paul, Logan Paul shit.
It really is.
Well, when what's his name went against Mayweather, you can see him on camera saying like, "Hey, it's exhibition."
Oh yeah, calm down, yeah. Yep.
But in my opinion, I think it was a joke that they didn't think it was gonna go that far until Nate Diaz showed he was that nigga and did what he did. I mean, if you know the history of the Diaz brothers, you can't do that shit. You don't.
Just like that nigga said, why would you do that to that nigga when you know this nigga fights for fun on the streets?
Yeah.
And then he fights for money in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga loves to do this shit. He don't give a fuck.
Them niggas is about that life.
That nigga, where was they at? Where the motherfucker grabbed the water bottle and he just turned around and chucked that shit at the nigga behind him.
Oh, that was Conor.
recently.
Was it Conor McGregor?
No, it was recently, bro. It was like 3 months ago.
Oh yeah,
He
it
was
was
sitting
at a
at a
UFC
fight.
event.
It
Yeah.
wasn't even, I don't think it was
No,
UFC.
I think it was a UFC event because I think Dana White had to kick his ass out and he was upset about it.
It
if I
might have been
remember
UFC. I know it was MMA. I don't know where they was at, but nigga behind them was talking. Nigga Nick Diaz just looked up, grabbed his water bottle, stood up and just right at the nigga face. Blah! You know what I mean?
It's real. Certain fighters, you can't test them outside of fighting.
Well, hell
Even
yeah.
now, George
Nate Diaz is
Masvidal,
most definitely one of them.
he had a whole case on him because
Yeah.
Kobe was talking shit. He lost in the cage, but he won in real life.
Boy, the last person you want to fight
Well, in the
on
streets, he
street
won.
is Nate Diaz.
Oh, they fought in real
What?
life.
No, yeah, that's why he got a case on him.
Oh, so he beat his ass.
He beat his ass, broke his tooth, out in the street fight. Yeah, beat him up. That's why Kobe got a whole restraining order on him, and they had a whole case about it. Yeah,
Because in real life, he could whip his ass and shit.
real life he beat him up.
Nigga,
In the cage, you got it, rules. But
Man,
you took him
fuck
outside
that,
of those
bro.
rules, basketball, put hands on him.
Now, my thing is, did they square up or did Masvidal just come off and just straight haul ass on him?
Shit, yeah, I think it was the straight hard ass.
Oh, see,
I mean,
that's
shit.
that's a different
Wrestling
aspect
really
of
don't.
it.
Wrestling really don't work in the sense outside on a street fight like that, unless
Yeah.
you okay with being going to the ground, being hurt like
I'm
that.
saying, if you look at a nigga and be like, "What's up, nigga? Ain't no ref, no nothing." You square up, and you get your ass whooped. You call the police, nigga. You a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He called the police and got a restraining order.
But the nigga probably came up and then, block. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that type.
He was, hey, he was talking bad shit. And you know, Kobe Covington can talk some mad shit.
Okay, turn around. What's up? I'm about to punch the fuck out of you. we in this shit. You can't call no cops, nigga. Square it up, nigga. Like, hey.
So let me ask y'all, how y'all feeling about the finals, the NBA finals? How y'all feeling about them?
Sixers, Golden State, or Denver.
I got Suns and Golden State.
Hell no.
Because the Suns won that game. They?
Yeah, they won. They won.
The Lakers is what, 2-1? They up 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. Yep.
They did shut him down last night.
I mean, I heard AD went off.
Yeah.
And I heard
That's
AD
the last
was
two
getting
games.
blocks when I watched the highlights.
The Sixers just tied it up. Hit that corner three from Harden. You know what I mean? In overtime. Yeah, so 2-2 right there. They gonna beat Boston.
Damn, Harden still playing?
They gonna be. What do you mean Harden still playing, nigga?
I ain't heard
damn.
nothing about the beard in a minute, bro.
They ain't even been paying attention to shit then.
I haven't.
I know
I'm
it.
not really a Sixers
That nigga
fan.
just put 45 down on Monday.
Y'all just
So,
got good.
He went in. He
Just
went
got
in,
good who?
Y'all just got good.
Bro,
Y'all wasn't good for
you just started listening.
Y'all wasn't good before
You
Embiid.
just started
Y'all was not
listening.
good before Embiid.
Who wasn't good before Embiid?
Y'all was not good before Embiid.
Why you keep talking this blasphemous
I'm
shit?
not talking shit. I'm just saying y'all wasn't good before
We
Embiid.
had a period of struggle. We
Y'all
did.
did.
You
Y'all
know what
did.
I
A
mean?
long-
rebuilding.
a long
That's
period.
what we call it.
Y'all rebuilt.
rebuilding.
Y'all rebuilt for
then
a minute.
we went through that Markelle Fultz thing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The Ben Simmons drama.
Oh
you
my
feel
God.
what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot about Ben
oh
Simmons.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
See, once again, who is your team?
I don't have a team.
Okay,
I'm
why
a
are you
Durant.
talking
I'm
to
a
me?
Durant fan.
See what I'm saying? Why
I'm a
you're a
Durant fan.
Durant fan.
I'm a
So
Durant
you a
fan.
team hopper. Cause right now that means you're going for who are you going for?
I'm going.
Phoenix?
I'm going for Phoenix
Why?
and Golden State.
Why are you going for Phoenix?
I like Booker,
Get the fuck out.
but I'm a Durant fan.
Fuck out of here.
I was a Brooklyn fan until
You
he
are a
went.
team hopping ass
I'm
nigga,
not a
bro.
team. I got one player that I like, and I
You
follow
like
him.
OKC when Durant was on there?
Bro, I loved OKC.
See
I
what I'm
loved-
saying?
No.
So then did you
That
go-
was the whole
so then-
reason.
So then you started like in Golden
OKC
State after that? Because,
OKC was the whole reason why I liked Durant.
And then why
'Cause
did you
Durant,
start? Why did you
OKC
start
was my
liking Golden
favorite
State?
team at first.
Why did you start liking Golden State?
I like Golden State because of
Because
fucking.
KD went there, and then you started paying attention to fucking Steph.
No, it was not. It was because of fucking Thompson. That was the reason why I liked it fucking Golden State. I like Thompson. I recently became a Curry fan, but I was.
don't believe you.
You ain't gotta believe me. I know what the facts is. I'm only when I started before Durant became a Golden State, I was only because of Thompson. I like Thompson because he was a streaky ass 3-point shooter and he was a good defensive player at that time. That's why I fucked with Golden State. Draymond Green was alright, but he at that time did remind me of an early Rodman. I didn't know Steph Curry like that until like Super 3. Then I knew him as a 3-man, but I liked it Steph. I liked it fucking Thompson. That's who I liked on Golden State. I like Durant because Durant was with OKC with fucking goddamn Westbrook and motherfucking Harden. And that was the crazy shit, and I followed his career ever since that.
Say one of the people.
And if it wasn't for Durant, Golden State wouldn't have had a ring. So
Straight
leave
like
me
that.
alone.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
The whole reason they got a ring is because of Durant, because they couldn't get past LeBron.
They won one.
But then they
after
won
that.
one right after.
That don't mean shit.
Fuck you mean that don't
That
mean
don't mean shit.
How does that not? Bro?
That
Like,
don't mean shit.
it's the-
Did
They
LeBron
win
make
it.
it to the playoffs after? No, it
Yes.
was Kawhi Leonard.
And how many times he made
It was Kawhi
Nothing.
Leonard.
Nigga got nothing. How
It was
many
Kawhi
times did
Leonard.
he make it and not get anything?
The only reason
Yeah,
the
man,
only
he
reason the
ain't played
Clippers
nobody.
it was the only reason the Clippers won that one was because Durant got injured.
You act like he ain't play nobody though.
Man.
Like bro, you cannot
Like,
take
come on.
shit away.
I can make that argument. They wasn't winning that series without Durant.
I don't know.
The
about
whole
it.
reason
Hey,
Durant was
at
on
the
that
end of the
team
day-
was stop LeBron.
at the end of the day-
what did Draymond do after they lost that
At the end
series
of
to
the day,
LeBron?
they won.
He called
They
Durant
won.
crying. We need you, dog. We
They-
can't get past LeBron. He too big, too strong, too fast, and too old, and we can't get past his old ass. We need you. We need somebody who is around his
That phone
size
call
and who
happened?
can shoot. It was a little exaggerated on my part, but
All
the
right,
beginning of that was
I'm over
mostly
here like that
facts.
phone call happened.
But we did it the following year.
Yeah, because
they did it
LeBron didn't go the following year.
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you can't argue what happened, like how it happened. It happened. They won. And KD was part of the team. So yes, he had something to do with their success.
He was the main
Point
part of their
blank.
success.
Yeah.
He was also the
Come
MVP
on,
of
my
those
nigga.
finals, if I remember correctly.
Who?
Durant.
Good.
Somehow the boy was putting in buckets. If he hadn't got, you know what? He is the anti-LeBron. He is Superman to Doomsday. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't like LeBron. Like, great guy off the court. I don't like him on the court.
Bro, the reason why I put Steph over LeBron and because he got the dog in him. He can shut up. He can close a game. Like they don't have it. That's what I miss.
What you mean Durant ain't got it like that? That's the fourth quarter. That's the fourth quarter God. What you mean that he ain't got it like
That's the
that?
fourth quarter. What?
That's the fourth quarter God.
Okay.
Durant is Mr. If you need buckets in the fourth quarter, I got you. Is he not? Has he not come time and through when you down and
The
you need
fourth
about
quarter
20 points?
God.
Yeah.
Time and time again, he'll bring you back and win. He did it for Golden State multiple times.
I've never heard that shit before.
Proof is in the pudding. You can watch evidence footage on this.
Play, bro.
Bro,
Outside of that.
when Durant got on the court in fucking Golden State, you saw less of fucking Clay. You saw less of Clay. You saw more Clay and Durant than you saw fucking Clay and fucking Steph. Let's be realistic, bro. That nigga was playing great basketball on Golden State. That was the best basketball that nigga ever played. Should have stayed.
Every game, but he's not closing games.
Bro, he was close.
Close games.
But they in the playoffs right now.
Like look at his percentage. His shot percentage compared to the two. Like,
Man.
God damn, it's ridiculous.
They take more threes though.
Exactly.
Bro, they
that
take
means
hella
that
threes, bro.
if you take
They miss a
more
lot of they
threes, that
shits.
means my percentage should be even lower, but yet he still averages over half shots. Half of his shots are made.
Man,
I think it's a 0.518.
Durant that nigga.
He is one of them.
So you was talking, have you seen the Hulu documentary? Fucking Tupac shit.
I did.
Dear Mama. Bro, it's good, bro.
His mama's.
Bro, I didn't know, I did not know. I knew about, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to Tupac, but you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the 90s, so a lot of my shit is like vague memories and shit.
Yeah.
Like I remember a lot of this shit, but a lot of this shit is like fuzzy. But dude, I didn't know his mama. Okay, I knew about like she was like the Black Panther Party had got like fucking set up and shit and had went to jail. I knew about that shit. I didn't know that she was the actual lawyer for everybody and got most of them out. I didn't know the in detail shit of that shit too. And that shit was crazy from a person who doesn't have like a legal background, but was able to come up with a whole fucking defense for themselves plus others. Bro, shit was crazy. And bro, the Black Panther Party, bro, was something crazy, bro.
Okay.
That I had to look up more shit on them. Like that's good, bro. That was a whole goddamn army inside an army, inside a country. You didn't even like, bro. Fucking countrywide, bro. Everywhere, every state.
Yeah.
small militias everywhere.
Considered militia, exactly.
That
Yeah.
shit was crazy, dog.
Yep.
And I didn't expect it. And to know in depth, because I knew about the Zulu Nation. I know about them. And I know how like the Zulu Nation was what one of them was a derivative of the other. I can't remember how it went.
After that shit was over, we found out that shit was infested with intel.
Bro,
Infested.
there was so many undercover
Yeah,
cops.
they had pages of motherfuckers with that hoe.
Man, dude. They talked about a lot of the cases and a lot of in depth on the actual trial itself, and how beautiful and how masterful she was in it, bro. It was crazy. Then you also you get a more in depth look at Tupac on how he became who he is, and then how his mind thinking and his mind frame at that too. You know what I'm saying? The way he grew up, because I didn't know how he grew up, so I knew he was in like performing arts and shit like that, but I didn't know how deep he was in like performing arts. Like that nigga was like a theater major for real. Like if it was something like he'd been studying to be an actor or a magician or anything for a very long time. And like at one point when he had to move, his teacher said he cried and that he had to move one day, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And like he was really into this shit. And then like you look at how he portrayed himself in the media during that time, it was like it's a total opposite of who he. Like as they say, he was like like a switch. Like he could be real deep, real poetic 1 second, then the very next second he could be ignorant as fuck. So I was like, that's crazy shit.
I mean, but he also said out his mouth like he's a very sensitive individual, and that's why he carries himself with that hard exterior at times, because he got to protect himself.
Yeah.
Because he does make himself very vulnerable at times, which makes people look at him like he might be soft. That's why he comes off with that. You know what I mean? Like, and I get that completely, because it's crazy having a heart, bro. That shit's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you already know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you have a heart, you do what you can, but motherfuckers take that shit for granted. Motherfuckers take that shit as far as they can fucking advantage of that shit, and they try like an inch goes a mile sometimes. And when you hit that, you know what I mean, that limit. Now you the motherfucker that's crazy as shit, you know what I mean? Why you tripping, nigga?
Shit, wow. But the documentary was great.
That's why I hear about Tupac's attitude, and I don't really knock it, bro.
I do understand.
I feel like he did things and niggas took advantage of him, and so he reacted on that. And then it was always like, why you tripping? But everybody always want to ask a nigga why they doing what they doing, but never want to take account to what got the nigga to that point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
They even like explained his view on women, because like they was like his mom was never around, his dad was never around.
Yeah.
So he didn't really have anything to grasp onto. That's why he grasped on
The
so well to
niggas in
Suge
the
Knight.
streets and shit. Yeah.
He said he looked at Suge Knight as an older brother, and he gravitated to him because he didn't have any like steady male role figures in his life. So I was like, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like your upbringing really makes who you are. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's really important nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And watching the documentary and watching how people are, it really makes you appreciate how you was brought up, and it gives you an insight on how other people are brought up and how they turn out. And the documentary was a lot deeper than what I expected it to be, because I took it on so many different levels. It probably wasn't supposed to be meant to take it, but I did. You know what I'm saying? Me being me. But it was really interesting. I would really suggest you guys like taking that shit out. What? What's so funny? I'm just saying.
Nigga.
Fuck, how y'all feel about this? Jack Harlow is supposed to be in White Man Can't Jump. It's supposed to be like this Hulu movie.
I would actually believe it.
Y'all rocking with that?
No, it's not that I'm rocking with it. What's the difference?
it's-
I mean, what's the difference though?
From what the trailer like he's not. It looked like he hooping. You know what I'm saying? I heard he can actually hoop. I heard it.
I mean, we
haven't
seen
seen
him
it.
in the Celebrity
Oh
Basketball
yeah, I
game.
did. Yeah. I saw a little glimpse of that. I watched highlights of that shit. I ain't watched the whole thing.
But what's the difference? What,
I don't know.
I don't even see no difference.
I
to be
don't know.
honest.
I don't know.
Who's playing Wesley Snipes?
Some random dude I ain't never seen before.
That's the part that I want to be worried about. To be honest with you, I can see Jack Harlow playing a white boy that can't hoop, or niggas think
Do it
can't
gotta be
hoop,
Jack
and
Harlow,
he
though.
actually do. Why? See, that just sound like a personal vendetta. That's what that shit sound like.
I ain't got nothing against Jack Harlow.
Nah, you just that big
Just
of a
White
Drake fan. You
no,
just
he
hate-
White Drake.
Exactly. So you exactly. You that much of a Drake fan. You like, bro, I can't support the clone, nigga. Like you know what I mean? That's where you at.
White Drake.
He is.
Drake. He just White Drake. I was gonna say he
I
like.
told my cousin that shit, but his argument was his impact and the feel that he gives a song doesn't match what Drake does. So his albums are not gonna sell what Drake is doing. And
He ain't got
as
to.
of
He
the
white.
numbers, and as of the numbers though, he's right.
He white.
So he's gonna sell anyway.
He gonna sell anyway.
That's what you're saying.
He got a Kentucky Fried Chicken deal.
Well, I mean, yeah. He got a Kentucky Derby deal, nigga.
No, it's
and the Kentucky Derby. No, he got a Kentucky Fried Chicken, but he has a Kentucky Derby.
Oh,
Why
what?
you think he shot the video at the Kentucky Derby?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't know he had to deal with them niggas.
Well,
But see, yeah,
yeah.
he white. He gonna sell. He a white rapper. He gonna sell
He
anyway.
had to deal with the Kentucky Derby.
Nigga, majority of white people buy rap music. Yeah.
Drake still has more to offer as far as art. Dude is a fucking black Jew. Black Jew rapper. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Killing all stereotypes.
you kill all stereotypes. You can touch every stage, bro. And you can actually.
And plus, I don't see.
You've shown us that you can actually host.
Yeah,
And
You know what I'm
he
saying?
actually
Like-
has a comedy side of
You
him
actually
too.
have a-
Yeah.
Like,
be a comedian.
Yeah.
He can act.
because you have a background of acting that you've already been on a TV show. Like,
And he don't do this
Boy.
shit. Just white. Jack Harlow gonna do everything Drake don't do. Watch. It'd be funny because I mean, you think about it, he got a Kentucky Fried Chicken deal. Drake had a Sprite deal at one point. It's a linear thing, bro. White Drake.
Saturday Night Live is next.
Yep, he gonna host that bitch and he gonna perform it. And Drake has hosted it and performed it. And then skits in
And
it.
did skits in the
And
month.
did skits in
Yeah.
it.
almost there.
Yeah.
Shit, well, he
Jack
also.
Harlow?
What was that fucking commercial Drake did with fucking. Who was it? They was making fun of the nigga name.
It was State Farm shit.
Bro,
Was it the
making
State
fun
Farm
of the nigga
commercial?
name. Darnell.
Yeah,
or
the
some
State
shit
Farm
like that.
commercial,
Like,
yeah.
bro. That shit was fucking. That shit was hilarious, bro.
We got Guardians of the Galaxy just dropped. Volume 3. I've been waiting on that shit like 2 years now. And I started watching it before I came here and it was good so far.
Haven't even paid attention to
See, you know what I'm saying? I be on everything. I don't do much but work.
it. Hey, Derek. How you been?
Shout out to Derek, the gifted ruler. You know what I'm
Gifted
saying?
ruler.
But I've been working and all I do is work and watch shit.
I don't know what it's
Um,
about, what's it about to be about.
I can give you a
watched
back-
it?
Yeah, I watched the beginning of
I
it.
watched the first two, but I haven't watched the third.
Yeah, third one just came out 2 days ago, for Friday. Just came out Friday. I bought, you know what I'm saying? I don't go to movies.
I did watch the second one. I watched the first one, don't remember too much of it. though,
Y'all
to be
guys,
honest.
damn,
I
y'all
did
gotta
watch the
catch
second
up.
one.
They gotta catch up. Cause I caught up with John Wick. I just gotta watch the full one.
Baby Groot, while I watched the second one, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well,
The beginning of the second one, Baby Groot had me all.
it's-
But that nigga was moving through the whole shit.
Hell no, it's Big Group. Big Group now. Big group now. That nigga up. That nigga big. That nigga big.
Yeah.
That nigga, he the tallest nigga out of everybody. That
Yeah,
nigga.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's character.
Remember he had to start over.
Yeah, he did. But now he like bulky as shit now. You know what I'm saying? The way they describe the group this time is like just got out of college type deal.
Yeah.
Cause the last one, it was like the teenage one.
Yeah.
It was baby, then it was teenage. This one's like I just fresh out of college,
Yeah.
ready to take on the world type
Yeah.
group. So
Okay.
See, I wasn't even familiar.
he looked pretty cool.
I wasn't even familiar, but that.
Yeah, I like it so far. You know what I'm saying? It's a backstory on Rocket, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Their main villain is Mastermind, Master Creator, some shit like that. If Derek was here, he'd tell you, but I
See what
couldn't.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rocket. Yeah, the raccoon.
I just
yeah.
found out that was Bradley Cooper.
Word. I did not know that.
See what I'm saying? And he played him the whole time.
Damn.
I'm telling you, bro, it's a couple of them niggas I'd be like, oh, that was him?
Yeah, cause you
Oh,
can't,
shit.
cause they changed their voices like slightly.
A little bit.
Because
yeah.
you wouldn't tell Vin Diesel was Groot until
I
he
didn't
said
know
it.
that.
Because all he say
I
is 3
found that
lines.
shit out like yesterday.
All he say is 3 lines. I am Groot. Nigga, the whole movie.
I mean, that makes sense too.
I wouldn't have guessed it. That shit wild.
And the first Fast and Furious, the whole time, he just said, "No, Brian." I'm joking.
They coming out with a new guy, a new Riddick movie. I'm excited about that shit.
Ah, shit.
Like, I like Riddick. Riddick's like one of Vin Diesel's best characters. So I'm excited to see that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, about time.
Bro, that's the same thing I said when I saw it.
That was so hard.
Bro, Riddick was his best role, bro. I don't know why he stopped playing it.
That was so hard. The whole series.
Chronicles. Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
That dude was hard. Like, Pitch Black started that shit for me,
yeah.
bro.
Had to put her on game real quick.
Bruh, she ain't seen it?
Pitch Black. Nah,
Oh, she ain't seen Pitch Black?
she didn't remember.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think it was. I think she saw it, she didn't remember.
Nigga, that's in my rotation now, nigga. I recently watched all that shit on Netflix recently.
Underworld.
Yeah.
Underworld's
I
my
watched
shit.
that. Then we got
Corbin. Bro, that's my shit.
then we got the new Spider-Man coming out next month.
What Spider-Man you talking about? The
Miles
multiverse.
the,
shit.
the Miles Morales shit.
See, I'm not hip to it, bro.
Why?
I haven't watched it. Like,
Bro, watch the first
That's the animated one, right?
Yeah, bro, that's
it's
like-
hard for me to get into animation, bro.
What?
It is. It really is. Especially like ongoing animation. If I can go to the movie and watch it one time, and I know that's the only time I'm about to see it, I'll probably be good. You know what I mean?
I don't like it. I'm not interested in it.
Bro, y'all need to go back to y'all. Y'all need y'all inner person. Y'all inner child would be mad.
And I tell myself, like, bro, if I was a kid, bro, I'd be super excited right
Bro.
now, bro. But I'm just, it's not there.
And I feel you on
Y'all
it.
too
I try to
grown.
convince myself too, like, bro, why? I
Y'all
used to
too
like
grown.
this shit
Y'all
before at
too
one point in my
grown.
life. Like,
Y'all
why
too
I don't like it
grown.
now?
Y'all too grown. That's what it is.
It ain't not. I mean,
It's going away now.
but niggas done dealt with some real life shit that this is like cartoons ain't it. Nigga, like,
Nigga, I don't watch reality
I don't
TV.
even play
I don't watch none of
games.
that
I don't play video games,
I
bro.
can't say
My
that.
shit got so dusty.
I can't see. I feel bad for y'all. Y'all need
I
to
just
start.
started back playing Ghost of Tsushima.
That shit
Played
hard.
hard.
That shit hard. Nigga, I play video games to be that person.
I'm about to play Uncharted.
See, you missing out, bro. You missing out.
I look, bro. Real life.
Bro, just go do this.
dog.
Just bite. Just get. See, what helps is a lot of weed. A weed to help you watch anything.
Who you talking to?
So all you gotta do is roll like maybe one or two. You know what I'm saying? Blunskies.
Okay.
Sit down. You know what I'm saying? Get your lady, and just have like a little anime movie night where you just watch Toy Story. I cried when they almost died. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Bro, my heart was fate. Bro, my heart was so goddamn racing so bad when they almost died. You don't remember that shit?
But-
when they was going in, they was in like the little fire thing and they was
Yeah,
about to
but
get
Toy
burnt.
Story?
Bro, my childhood was about to end in that scene, bro. You don't understand, bro. Toy Story was like it's a 90s thing. That is a 90s niggas like one of the top things that 90s niggas grew up on. Nigga.
I get it. I ain't almost cry,
I
though.
cried, bro. I'm like, bro, these niggas better not kill my niggas, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was throwing fits, bro. That scene right there, I was mad and fucking crying at the same time.
I
'cause
think
they
I
was
felt more emotion when I thought Nemo died. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, they killed if it's I'm so used to Disney killing off a parent. I watch any other movie. I'm like, well, that's predictable. You know what I'm saying? I knew that nigga
what
mama
you
was.
talking about Toy Story then?
You want to know an interesting fact about Finding Nemo that I recently? Okay, so clownfish. Clownfish have the ability to switch sex. And they do it when one of the parents actually dip off, right?
Yeah, that's why the male took.
So the Marlin was gonna turn into female, and the only reason why he needed Nemo so goddamn bad because he needed a partner. Nemo was gonna be the new male.
Oh hell no.
Clownfish have the ability to switch sex and
We're
stretch
not about to sit there and push that narrative to that.
That's not the.
We're not about to sit there and push that narrative to that.
That's not a
This
narrative,
nigga needed
That's
his son.
fact.
This nigga
Facts.
needed his
Facts.
son to fuck him so he can get pregnant.
That's a fact, nigga.
Bro.
That's clownfish shit, nigga. Go look that up. Look it up. It's real.
Why? So
I'm just saying.
In other news,
I'm just saying. If you didn't know, now you know.
yeah, baby.
But that has been the end of the session. I appreciate you guys for coming and chilling with us for about an hour.
My nigga crazy.
I'm your guy, Kid Sky.
Yeah.
Who I got in here with me tonight?
It's the boy Chess _FDE on everything.
And to my right. And if you got you know what I'm saying, hit the like and subscribe button. If you got any comments, hit the comment section below. You got any topics, let us know. We'll talk about them. You guys have a great night. See you later.